What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here bringing you some Series 11 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. So if you haven't seen my new, I guess, 4 rental teams video for the month, highly recommend you do. We'll make sure to include the link below because we are using the first team from that, which is Calyrex-Shadow. So Calyrex-Shadow has always had a special place in my heart. It's definitely my favorite restricted. I think it hits just super hard and just does a lot of absurd things, and I'm really excited to use this team. So the main focus is going to be the Specs Calyrex-Shadow, mainly with the idea that, like, hey, we're hitting so hard, we have other really good options for max, like, let's just throw on some Specs and just try to KO everything. I think it's a great plan. We do have Astral Barrage, Expanding Force, Draining Kiss for some dark types that can cause a little issue, and then finally Leaf Storm, mainly for Kyogre and Groudon. Just having some really big damage into those is huge. Next up is the main star of the show. We'll talk about them together, is Regigigas and Weezing. I think Regigigas is just an incredible Pokemon with neutralizing gas, right? It hits so hard, it's so fast, it obliterates teams. There's no way around it. I've won so many games just off Regigigas because of the fact that there are very few good answers into it. Yeah, absolute monster. It outspeeds so many relevant things, hits so hard, and then it just really allows Calyrex to clean up. As long as I get chip damage on Zacian, like, Zacian's gone. Next up, we do have Weezing. Weezing works well with it because neutralizing gas, getting rid of not only Regigigas' ability, but also so many relevant abilities in the format. Stopping things like Intrepid Sword, and just Unseen Fist, and just a lot, really creating this environment where Regigigas can thrive. It also does not stop as one, which is something I talk about a lot. So Calyrex just continues to thrive even in that situation. Next up, we have Rillaboom. Rillaboom really there for Kyogre. Kyogre can cause some issues because of the fact that we do have a Sun Core, so having a good answer to that is always huge. Like I said, it's mainly there for opposing Calyrex as well as Kyogre. We do have Knockoff to stop them. We do have Grassy Glide for Ogre, and just overall pretty standard Rillaboom. And then finally, we do have a Sun Core. We're going with Charizard and Torkoal. Charizard mainly because of the fact that what am I trying to say? Charizard mainly because of the fact that Charizard isn't affected by neutralizing gas quite as much as Venusaur, because of the fact that Charizard is still going to be very fast. We can really use that speed control to our advantage and set up from there. We do have access to Scorching Sands, Max Airstream for speed control, and then that G-Max Wildfire, which can cause some huge residual damage and really let Calyrex clean up. And then finally Torkoal. Torkoal is just there to kind of hang out, do some good stuff, change the weather, has big damage. Burning Jealousy is huge in a format of so much setting up. So really excited to try it. We do have the code on the screen, and with that, let's just get rocking and rolling and move into the first game. All right, battle number 1, and it is Lapdog. It is Lapras, Zacian with Thundurus, Ensign, Amoonguss, and Tapu Fini. So I like Regigigas Weezing with Calyrex and Torkoal in the back. Right, yeah, let's go with this. My main thought process, right, is you really want to pick between Thundurus. Oh wow, both of us locked in super quick. You want to pick between Thundurus or Lapras. In either way, Gigas is good into you, right? Because if you pick Lapras, we are going to outspeed and get big damage onto your partner before you can set up. As it is going to be Thundurus Amoonguss. Okay, so Thundurus Amoonguss, I can work with it. We do have what's it called? We do have Max Strike. Yeah, we have Max Strike, which you cannot redirect. I mean, not redirect. You don't get a Defiant boost. So I'm gonna actually Controller Drift. I'm gonna go for a Max Strike onto Thundurus, and I'm gonna go for a Taunt. Better idea. I'm going to. No, I want to do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go for a Taunt onto Amoonguss. You cannot KO. You can't KO me with one hit. The fear. It shouldn't be a 2-hit KO. So what I'm thinking, right, is if you go for an Airstream, we should still be fine. Taunt will be able to stop you from going for damage. And the thing is, I just need to make sure that I'm matching your speed. Because if we can get Calyrex to pick up the KO onto Thundurus, we are in really good shape. So like I said, the important thing is that we just cannot let the speed chases swap out, right? Like, I need to match an Airstream. I need to match your Airstream with a Strike. And as long as we do that consistently, we should be good. because any residual damage onto Thundurus will help us out. We are going to see a straightforward Rage Powder. That's fine. Taunt will really come in handy, as we will see an Airstream come out onto Weezing. That's fine. That's fine. We have access to Protect, so we can protect the subsequent turn and then just get damage onto Thundurus, as we are going to see a Life Orb, which is huge. We do get the Strike off. I actually want Amoonguss to be Focus Sash. Is Amoonguss Focus Sash? Please be Focus Sash. Perfect. That's huge for us, because what that means is Amoonguss is going to either be forced to switch out or just kind of chill, as we do get the speed drop onto you. We are going to get the taunt off. That's huge. We know that you're not Mental Herb. And now what we want to do is we want to target into Thundurus, because of the fact that I don't care. It's not to say I don't care, but I need to strike. I'm going to strike again and go for a Protect on Weezing. Barring a crit, we should live. And even if we don't, like I said, I just need to get damage on Thundurus, especially seeing the fact that it is... Okay, Zacian... Zacian's tricky. Zacian's actually really tricky. Yeah, oh, that was actually a really easy play. That was a really easy turn. What? You could double up into... that's bad. That's really bad. That's super bad. What do we do? What do we do? We go for... Oh, God, if I just quaked that slot, that would be so good. Yeah, I should have actually just done that. I'm going to max strike. Nope. I'm going to max strike. I'm going to max strike, yeah. I'm going to max strike here and go for a Will-O-Wisp onto Zacian. I should have Will-O-Wisp onto Thundurus. You're right. We are going to see the Behemoth. Behemoth might actually go into... Okay, it goes into Gigas. We might take a hit. Oh! Okay. That's a huge misplay. That is so big, because this is the last turn of Max, and now what has happened is we've guaranteed Calyrex is going to be the fastest thing on the field. We saw you're not Assault Vest, and we can now get damage. Okay, we can also just KO Thundurus. Regigigas should just not have been made. I don't know who thought it was a good idea, but Knuckle was the wrong... Yeah, Knuckle was the wrong play there. If we hit this Will-O-Wisp, which we do, that should be... Okay, so we are going to see a Rage. I think it makes sense, all things considered, but, you know, overall, really good first battle. And let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and interesting. It is Kyogre. It is Gothita. Indeedee, Torkoal. What's your name? Marowak. I did the little stick. Marowak with Glastrier and Ogre. I like Calyrex Rillaboom. Let's do Calyrex Rillaboom. Torkoal, super slow. I think we need that. And then... Weezing? In all honesty, Gigas isn't bad. I'm going to bring Gigas. Which sounds really weird, because you're like, I'm not bringing Weezing. I think looking at my opponent's team, we actually can get Gigas to lose Slow Start, which I've done before. Like, it's just so bulky, and I feel like when you see it and you know that there's no Weezing, that kind of causes some interesting stuff. We are going to see Gothita Indeedee. So that's fine. Calyrex can switch out. I could just knock off. Can I stop Trick Room? I feel like I can't, right? We're gonna see Grassy Surge. Are we seeing no? Okay, I was like, are we seeing no Psychic Surge? I think Astro Barrage and straight knockoff onto you. Yeah, let's do that. I don't really have a reason not to. I think it's fine just to Astral Barrage, because that should KO Gothita, little Gothitelle. That's bad. That is very bad. Astral Barrage not going to affect Indeedee. I don't think you... Alright, okay, so I'm guessing... It's good damage. I'll take that. Probably going to be... Oh, eject button. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm fine to click Astral Barrage again, and... That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to actually U-turn into Gothita, but it worked out because of this fact. I don't know if we get the KO. We might, because we are Specs. This is going to do a lot. Oh, so close. U-turn going to come out. This should KO Indeedee. So you now have a free switch in into your Ogre. I bring out Gigas to show potential Weezing. Yeah, let's bring out Gigas. Yeah, we can bring out Gigas here. You're going to set up Trick Room. Right, you're going to set up Trick Room, and you're going to expect Calyrex to swap out into Weezing. And be really shocked that I don't have it. As yeah, we are going to see Trick Room. That's fine. This should be Torkoal. I mean, not Torkoal. This should be Kyogre. It doesn't have to be. I still, like I said, I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna max Weezing. I don't care. I mean, not max Weezing. I'm gonna max Gigas. I literally do not care. I'm gonna click this button. I'm going to go for a max Quake onto Marowak. Yeah, Marowak is fine. Torkoal is gonna underspeed you. Yeah, Torkoal is fine because we can bring out Torkoal. We can go for a Earth Power. Yeah, we have Earth Power onto Marowak. This is still, like, gonna be good damage. I do expect a max Phantasm. Probably a max Phantasm from Marowak. Yeah, we are gonna see you max the Marowak. That's fine with me. We don't need to care about... Gothita does have Helping Hand. So what? Okay, you have to target into Calyrex, right? You just are expecting me to bring out Weezing. But like I said, I think there's a chance we probably actually don't even need to stall through with Gigas. But I don't think it was wrong to not bring Weezing for Torkoal. Which, to be fair, could be a very bad decision. But we'll see how it works out. They're probably very confused right now. I know I would be too. We are going to see Protect. Okay, Protect is great. This should be a Phantasm. Yep. Into Calyrex. That's fine. Calyrex, I think, did what it needed to do. This is going to let us get a good amount of damage. A good amount of damage comes out onto this Marowak from Gigas. Let's see how much it does, because this is still technically base 80. Not as much as I would have liked, but also nothing to scoff at. So I'm sure they're expecting to see not Torkoal. But we're gonna bring out Torkoal anyway and say hello. Welcome to the Turtle Club. They're just like, they probably just hate me right now. It's fine. No, controller drift. Please stop. We want to hit that button. Let's max Quake. Yeah, let's just double up into Marowak. There is a chance we just straight KO with Earth Power, in which case we can redirect into Goth. So we just need to get rid of Marowak, because then Rillaboom cleans up Ogre in the endgame very easily. And what? Oh yeah, this thing doesn't have, I keep forgetting that this doesn't... Marowak might have Parasong. So that's actually another reason to get rid of it, because of the fact that we can't let it set up Parasong against us. So we want to hit it really hard. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We'll KO with Earth Power. This lets us get a max strike off into... Okay, that was... Oh, they have a light screen up. Jesus Christ. I forgot about their light screen. Okay, that's fine. We will KO Gothita. We are going to be at +2. Like I said, we just need to get rid of Marowak. We can comfortably take a hit from Kyogre, right? We can comfortably eat a Kyogre hit at this point. We are at +2. You cannot ally switch. We could. No, it's not even worth protecting. Yeah, there's Ogre. We just, like I said, we just need to deal with Marowak at this point. I cannot believe how little that... I mean, we also have 0 special attack, so it's like, it's fair. Yeah, I wanna just go for this. We are at turn 4, I think, of slow start. Okay, perfect Earth Power. Let's see. Okay, critical hit doesn't matter. We already knew it was going to KO. God, I would love this to KO. Jerk. We are at +3 special defense though, and there's no taking that away from us. We can... So Gigas actually can potentially still win this endgame, as yeah, that's fine. Haha! No boosts anymore to the special defense, even though my whole team is physical. We can now just threaten. Oh yeah, there's rain. There's rain, so we should be able to live a hit very comfortably from. Not comfortably, but we should be able to take a hit from Marowak. If you go for a what's it called? A protect on Kyogre, it means that you're not dealing damage into Regigigas. So I'm fine to go for a straight Grassy Glide here, as well as a high horsepower onto the Marowak. This should be the last turn of slow start, and if it's not, we protect. I forget if there's one more. If there's one more, we protect. We are now getting Grassy Terrain recovery, so that can also be a pretty big factor in things overall. So let's see. Let's see if we made the right call by not bringing Weezing, which, you know, like, people say you need Weezing for Gigas to work, and this potentially, we'll see. We'll see. Perish Song endgame, I don't think you can rely on Perish Song at this point. Yeah, it is 2v2. Marowak would be the slowest thing on the field, but Marowak is so low. We are going to see a Protect come out from Ogre. That's fine. Where is Marowak going to go? This should be a Flare Blitz. Is that Rillaboom? Yeah, we should live. 6 is more than 0, just don't burn. Oh, that's actually fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We confirmed that Kyogre is not Scarf. So we get... Oh, yeah, and we get Grassy Terrain first. So that's fine here. We can then go for a Grassy Glide and then protect Gigas. Yeah, because we'll go down back to 6. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. We go for a Grassy Glide with Rillaboom. We do this here. We go for a Protect to get our Act finally going, and then that's going to let us outspeed this Kyogre because we know it is not Scarfed, and that's going to let us get a KO with Giga Impact. So yeah, we managed to pull it off without Weezing. I think Torkoal was the right call, all things considered. We are going to see just no Protect, so that's fine. Kyogre does not learn Trick Room. We will just get some really good residual damage. It's still really good at even at the burn. Thunder going to come out into Gigas. Okay, we'll take that. This lets me just get off a second Grassy Glide. I mean, you could try and Protect Stall, but it's not really worth it. Giga Impact is 90%, but at the same time, We are at +3 special defense. That's like a lot that has to go wrong. I'm going to still go for it. And I'm going to just click Giga Impact onto Kyogre. But yeah, this was definitely a match where, given how passive a lot of my opponent's team was, it did make sense to bring Gigas without Weezing, right? Because we just needed to stall out Slow Start. And the tools we had access to were so important, right? Like, I wasn't giving up Rillaboom. Look at how much Rillaboom has done. I wasn't going to give up... what's it called? I wasn't going to give up Torkoal, because I think Torkoal also did a lot of work. It did help get some chip. I obviously would have really liked it to KO Goth, but it didn't do that. We are going to see a second Protect. I'm going to go for a Grassy Glide. I think High Horsepower should... we're going to risk it all. We're going to go for... High Horsepower is fine. Ogre is almost gone. This is easily getting KO. Boom. Okay, perfect. Yeah, overall, point of the story is you don't always need to bring Weezing with Gigas. It does so much work, especially in a max format, where it still has a decent attack stat. But overall, like I said, really good second battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the last one. All right, last battle of the day, and it is Yveltal. So, very scary, but Regigigas Weezing, very good answer into Yveltal. Torkoal, could just bring Charizard. Yeah, with that double... I want to bring because what, Calyrex? Let's do this. I think it's fine. I originally had Helping Hand on Charizard, and I really wish I still had it, because I think like it would be really, really useful right now. But you know, you can't win them all. So let's see kind of what to expect. We are going to see a Lucky Suicune. So Lucky Suicune is actually... Ooh, I love shiny Lucky. It's literally... the stupid thing is what got me into shiny hunting. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I could strike the Alecki. No, I'm going to Quake it, because I can't stop a Tailwind. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to try and get a Taunt off. You could... Okay, I was going to say, you could max Alecki, and then max Helping Hand into Gigas, which would make me sad. But you didn't do that, so we're going to take that. Perfect. This is good for us. Let's see what you go for. Electro Web. That's perfect. Electro Web I can live with. This should be either a Scald or a Tailwind. Tailwind is actually way preferred. Okay, perfect. Tailwind is fine due to the fact that we want to get special defense boosts for the incoming Yveltal, right? Because Yveltal is going to hit on the special side. Alecki... Is that Focus Sash? Focus Sash is not ideal. Focus Sash is not good. Focus Sash is not good because it means that we have to use another max turn to try and deal with Alecki. So what I can actually do is I can target into Suicune with Gigas. I can go for a Strike to KO it, and then Sludge Bomb the Alecki to KO it there. Or I could just and I'm gonna Quake you, and I'm gonna Sludge Bomb Alecki. I think this makes the most sense. Because I'll get rid of Alecki. You could protect Alecki. That actually doesn't matter. I don't think you would protect Alecki because I can hit through it. As long as you don't protect Alecki, I do have the ability to guarantee that I will force out your next Pokemon. And now we have Gigas in an okay spot. The issue... Okay, Thunderbolt, fine. The issue, though, is... Oh, that's another issue. We will see a Scald, but to be fair, I would rather be... I don't know if I would rather be paralyzed than burned. They're both really bad. Metagross is scary. Metagross is scary, but we can burn it. And without its max, it's not really doing that much. Whoever made Gigas I talk about this all the time. Like this, that's so much damage. It's just it doesn't make sense. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna get some HP back. Neutralizing gas was a mistake, but you know. Okay, Yveltal is perfect. We can go for a hailstorm onto you, and then go for a protect. Nope. Controller drift. Do we want to strike? Yeah. Let's go for a protect onto Weezing. We are going to be at +3 special defense. You could max guard. Max guard's not a bad option. Oh. Instant. Fascinating. That's a really good play. Scald's going to come out. We do get the hailstorm off. This is tricky though because of the fact that we just protected. We can what? Protect Gigas. Protect Gigas, Sludge Bomb the Suicune? Yeah, let's try and Sludge Bomb the Suicune. If we can stop a second Tailwind. So what we want to do is we want to stop a second Tailwind. And what that's going to do is if we can force, if we force Yveltal to max versus Calyrex, we can use Draining Kiss. Haha! You thought I didn't have a reason for it. We're gonna, I'm actually just straight up gonna high horsepower and go for a Sludge Bomb into Suicune. Right? You have to, if you go for a fake out, you have to pick one. You're probably gonna pick Gigas, right? Gigas makes the most sense. I just need to get rid of Suicune before they set up a second Tailwind. That's like my big fear right now. You could switch Instant out into Yveltal. That would be a really good play. We're gonna see a straight Scald into Weezing. Weezing's gonna eat that. Gonna get a burn, so you're gonna cancel out my leftovers recovery. You are just very good read. I just, like I said, I want to KO Suicune at this point. Because if I can stop the second Tailwind, we do have Charizard. I mean, not Charizard. We do have Torkoal. Sludge Bomb. Okay, perfect. That is not a KO. Oh, you don't even burn. Jerk. We will get some Hail Chip. I would like to Giga Impact. Giga Impact and then just go for damage onto Suicune. I could double Suicune. No, I need to... Yveltal should max here. So it's actually fine if Tailwind runs out because... Okay, Tailwind is gone. Oh, you have a guaranteed Tailwind though because of the burn. I would like to just Giga Impact here and, you know, let's go for a Will-O-Wisp. Let's try to Will-O-Wisp Yveltal. All the damage really matters. I don't think Gigas can live a hit. Yeah, Gigas can't live a hit at this point. Oh, interesting. Okay. That changes stuff significantly. Will-O-Wisp does connect, so that's a huge deal. We are gonna interesting foul play on Yveltal as Giga Impact gonna come out. Gonna just, you know, there's not really much I can say. I feel bad. I really do. We bring out Torkoal. We protect. We let Suicune go down to Hail, and then we finish off Ensign with Torkoal. I feel bad. I really do. I don't think that crit mattered. It probably... I mean, what? You max Ensign. You could max Ensign. I'm going to protect Torkoal, and I'm going to Sludge Bomb into Suicune. This is still not over, because they still have their max. So, we do have to obviously be a little bit cognizant of that fact. as we are going to see a max. If it should be instant. It should be. Survey says, yeah, it is instant. This is actually, no, it's fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Torkoal is gonna protect. If you Scald into Torkoal, that's a potential for me. Snarl. Okay, Snarl is fine. I just need Weezing to live a hit from instant. That, yeah, we should take anything that instant wants to throw at us, which is gonna be a max flare into Weezing. Survey says, boom, 27 more than 0. This will let us. We should KO. They did Snarl us, but you're like at 2 HP. Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, with Suicune fainting, this wraps it up because we do have the ability just to go for Earth Power. We get Earth Power or Body Press onto Ensign, and then that should kind of clear things up, right? So we can Earth Power. I forget what does more. Let's go for an Earth Power. Let's see how much Earth Power does, because I didn't get hit by a Snarl. We can go for a Sludge Bomb just for some extra damage. We do have Calyrex with Draining Kiss in the back, so that's going to be fine. Max Flare, yep, into Torkoal. Torkoal, you know, a little bit more than I would have expected. We get some chip there. We also get a... definitely some unfortunate luck. I'm not going to... Okay, that's Assault Vest. We are body pressing. Okay, so that was... Jesus, yeah. I mean... I feel bad. They burned me with Scald, but it doesn't... It's fine. We can just do this and feel better. Overall, though, I still think it was some really good games. Yeah, unfortunate, but really like this team. I think it has a lot of potential. I really highly recommend checking it out for people that like Hyper Offense, that like Calyrex. We'll make sure to feature it in a couple more episodes and then start using some other teams in the afternoon just to keep content interesting. And yeah, I hope people enjoyed. It's good to be back. It's good to be uploading again. And until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.